Hi, it's Mark, your Madison Cork Dork. I am coming to you live. It's the new year, and more importantly, it's January 1st, which is the start of a month, which means I have roughly $50 to work with from my wife, Courtney, to buy bottles of wine. Fortunately, at World Market, when you buy four or more, you get 20% off. So that's one for every weekend. Although we won't be drinking every weekend because, unfortunately for me, fortunately for her, she's down in Orlando, Florida for a conference. She's going to be having fun after that at Disney theaters, whatever. Disney Resort? No, no, not theaters. Shoot. I'm not good at this live part, so I'll just stop rambling. That was intentional. Anyway, so this bottle here is Bartender Moscato from Italy. In case you were wondering what Italy looks like, apparently that's a huge chunk of it right there. Moscato, so this is obviously going to be sweet for those of you who know something about sweet wines and or Moscatos. So looking forward to this one because it was showing up on my Vivino app, Vivino. Great resource for those of you who want to keep track of wines and what you like, did not like, and how to learn about stuff like that. So there's this one. And then another interesting Moscato is actually what's called Black Muscat. You know it as red Moscato if you are familiar with any different kinds of red Moscatos. That's what it's called, although the actual grape is Black Muscat. It's a crossbreed from, I want to say, Chivia and Muscat of Alexandria. Muscat of Alexandria actually being one of Cleopatra's go-to wines. Very popular in those days. So there's that one. Another fun Italian wine that I have going on here is oh, that, by the way, that brand was El Quadi. They also have an orange wine, which is also fun, made from Moscato. Different story there. And then Rosso Toscano is the type of wine by Le Castagneje or whatever. So this is what's called a Super Tuscan. So Super Tuscans are made of Sangiovese and other grapes, including in this one Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot. Those are French grapes. So this is made in Tuscany in Italy, obviously, and I'll be looking forward to trying that. It's made in what's called the Indicazione Geografia Tipica. Now, this is the lower end of good quality Italian wines. I'll be talking more about that one when we get closer to it. In fact, if I were to look into this one, what does it say on here? Anything? Oh, DOCG, which is like the highest rating when it comes to Italian wines. This is DOC is like this is the particular geographic region, and then CG is even much more traditional, refined in a much more specific area. And then a bottle of wine that I've had my eye on for quite some time. Penfolds Cunooga Hill. This is a combination between Shiraz and Cabernet Sauvignon. So what we can expect here is that it's going to be pretty darn dry. And I am going to do some more research into Cunooga Hill locations, stuff like that, to see what the big deal is as to why it was on this bottle. Penfolds is actually probably one of the first major Australian wine brands. Quite popular in Asia because, duh, it's so close. Also to note, Shiraz is also known as Syrah. In fact, Syrah was the first one. Same grape, different name. Don't exactly know why. Same thing applies to like Pinot Green, Pinot Grigio. I think it's just the Australians' way of saying, screw you, I'm an Aussie, I'll do what I want. Anyway, I'll be exploring these wines with my wife, Courtney, at some point in the future. We'll be pairing them with a few things. But until then, I'll just be all by myself until less than 10 days from now. Oh well, I'll find a way to entertain myself through other alcoholic means. Until then, This is Mark Your Medicine Cork Dork. Be seeing you. Have fun. Drink wine. Learn something.